Okay, so most of you know, some of you that are following know that I had an issue with, I had 3 wires hanging from the ceiling. When I got the trailer, this wall, there's supposed to be a wall right here that was completely missing. There's actually 2 walls that went around the bathroom floor and walled in the bathroom, but since just me and my dog and my cat live in here, I decided to make this a walk-through bathroom. I'm not as tiny as I used to be, and getting through a little teeny tiny space like that just did not appease me. So decided to not put in a wall, and I'll hang a curtain across the ceiling here where the wall used to go. But I had these 3 wires and I had no clue what they went to. And then I thought I had to buy a control for the ceiling for the AC, because there's no controls on it like it is on my sister's. Well, then I started Googling and I realized that I have forced air AC. All my AC is vented through the ceiling, which meant it's all controlled by a thermostat, which was missing. I thought the thermostat just controlled the heater. Apparently it controls the heater and the AC. So for $40 at West Coast RV, got my little analog thermostat, got that wired. I am by no means an electrician. It's not that I don't like electricity, I love it, but I have a healthy respect for it and I usually don't touch it. But then I had these other 2 wires hanging here and I didn't know what they went to. And so after some help from people on Facebook, I figured out it was a switch. And I'm trying to do this one-handed without touching any metal. But see, now my bathroom light that never worked before suddenly works. So now I just have to figure out where I'm going to mount this switch and thermostat at. I'm going to put a piece of white, like melamine. It's a really thin white board. It's like 1/8 of an inch thick. And that's going to make up the wall here. I can get it in sheets of 3 by 8. And so I just have to cut off a foot of it and put a post on this end of the wall. And I have a feeling that post is where I'm going to wind up mounting these, which means I need to take out that piece of wood that goes across and somehow hide the wires. I'll probably use white wire track stuff and that whatever that stuff is called that you put over wires to hide them on the wall. And then I'm going to use pieces of this trim to cover up the staple holes where the wall used to be. I didn't feel like painting the whole ceiling. I have a shoulder injury and just the ceiling's not that important to me. But look at what I got here. Did you find your little spot, Mighty Mo? Is that your bed? You gonna sleep on my clothes when they're up there? And I also, for this back wall in the bedroom, so I was having a hard time finding anything that I liked. I wanted peel and stick tiles, floor planks across it because I thought that would look pretty cool. And then on YouTube, I saw this video. YouTube is horrible, by the way. I get all these ideas that I should not be attempting. But this gal did her steps in brown paper bag that she cut in pieces and glued to her stairway. And then she covered it in polyurethane. And it looked really cool. Well, then she stained it like a blotchy stain. And then covered it in polyurethane, and it looked really cool. So I want to check out how polyurethane would look or work on a sloped, because this wall is sloped in the back. So I want to make sure it's not going to be like a running mess all over the place before I attempt something like that. But yeah, it would be like brown paper bag / stain and then polyurethane, which makes it gives it a really cool looking texture and looks pretty cool. So anyhow, so I'm thinking that and like a goldish stain, which will tie together all the gold in the and the gray and the white and the brown and everything else I got going on in here, but they're all muted colors, so I think they'll go well. Where are you going? You're not going out. Get up on your bed. Over here. Oh, good girl. No, get up on your bed. You like your new bed? Yeah. Okay, well, that's it for now. Right now I'm just doing all the little odds and ends in here, putting the outlets back up and the lights back up and all that stuff. But I just got really excited because all my lights are working now. Now I just need to get the fridge working again and we'll be good to go. Okay, so yesterday I tried to hook up the water to this water inlet, and let me show you what I found. This is butyl tape or something that was stuffed in to this outlet. So I pulled that out. I changed the screen out. There's the old screen. And hooked up the water and nothing. No water went to the trailer at all. So now I've gone to the store and purchased a new one. Hopefully it's the right male, female on the inside. I'll find out when I pull this one out. But and we're gonna try and replace it and see if maybe I'll have some running water in the trailer finally. We'll see. I also wanted to show you guys what I did back here. The previous, somebody in the past had put some fittings on here. I've already thrown away the fittings, but they had an L bracket here or a 90 here that was hooked to a hose bib, and then a 90 here that was hooked to a hose bib, and then they had a piece of hose through here. And I think what they were doing is hooking the water hose up for their fresh water to that area, because the check valve on the other end where the fresh water is supposed to come in was broken or whatever, which really doesn't make sense to me, because the check valve was only like $15 to replace it, and these brackets that they had down here and the hose, the washer hose and all that would have cost more. But anyhow, so I did cut those other fittings off and put in a piece of Plex pipe, and I'm still checking to make sure, because the water lines are pressurized now, so still checking to make sure I have no leaks anywhere, but so far it's looking good. Okay, guess what I did today? I'm so excited. Running water, cold water for now. Don't know if the hot water works yet. Actually, that's pretty hot. So we have hot and cold running water. And originally when I hooked it all up, when I turned off the faucet like this, the water still ran. It didn't shut it off. So I just got done taking apart this whole assembly here. There's a little screw here or a hex nut there. And so I took the hex nut out and I took it apart to see which part I needed. And then I put it back together and on a whim tried the water. And it worked. So I'm not sure if it was put together wrong originally or what, but I have hot and cold running water and can now take a shower, I hope. Let's see if, and wash the bathtub finally, because that thing is gross. Let's see, that is cold water. Let's try the hot water. Seems there's still some air in the lines, but that is actually hot water coming out of there. Nice. Now I'll see if my shower head that I got used. I bought this thing used, so let's see if that works. Nothing. Not sure. Pulsator sprayer. Oh, I am so going to be taking a shower tonight. Wonderful. You have no idea how exciting this is unless you haven't had a shower for 2 months. Well, I shouldn't say I haven't had a shower for 2 months. I've had to drive over to my mom's house to take a shower or use the outdoor solar shower, which isn't bad, but there's no pressure. And if you have long hair like mine, it takes forever to get the soap out of your hair. So what I was doing is using the water hose laid in the sun, and the water would heat up in the water hose. And then I would use that warm water to rinse my hair real quick, and then turn it off and shampoo, and then turn it back on and rinse my hair out real quick, and then go take a shower in the solar shower. So anyhow, my additional tiles for the backsplash here should be arriving pretty soon. I'm waiting for the mail lady today. And then when those come, I'm going to go ahead and install those, and I'm going to start leveling the floor. And hopefully start putting in some flooring tonight. So it's getting super exciting. If I can get the flooring in, I should be good to go. The other thing that we did today is hooked up the fridge to propane because it wasn't working on electric. Don't know why it's not working on the electric, but the propane is getting to it now. So now we're just going to wait and see if it gets cold. If it gets cold, we're good to go. If it doesn't get cold, I think I'm just going to pull it out and put in an apartment-sized fridge instead, because once again, this trailer is not going to be moving. It's going to be stationary, so it might be cheaper and easier to just buy an apartment-sized fridge and stick it in there. Anyhow, that's the update for today. Hopefully someday soon I'll get all these uploaded onto YouTube. Still need to work on getting some satellite internet out here, so that we have better internet access, because the hotspot is just not working out for us. Bye for now.